gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode of My Star with Asa. My name is Angelton Asa, Prince of the Sun, and tonight we are graced with an amazing filmmaker. He has traversed the country and he has enlightened us with very amazing films that we shall talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, help me introduce none other than Mr. Mark AGUME.
Yeah.
Yes, Mark. How are you, man?
I'm good.
How are you doing?
I'm great.
The biggest man in Ugandan film industry at the moment.
Bless the name of the Lord.
Amen. So who is Mark?
My name is AGUME Mark.
Okay.
I'm an actor. I'm an aspiring filmmaker.
Okay.
Yeah, just big dreams. Just big dreams, and yeah.
Why do you say aspiring? Because we have seen you doing
because
things.
Now I've done things.
We've seen some things.
Yeah. Aspiring because I'm in the process of learning.
Okay.
It's a lot. It might take years, but yeah, that's the goal. So right now it's just a process of learning this and learning that. So yeah.
Okay. What is there to learn in film? I think people just go and face the camera and they start acting and all that. What is there to even learn? Do people go to school to learn film in Uganda?
Are you talking about film in general or acting in particular? Acting in particular. Yes, people do go and learn acting.
Really?
First thing is that when you go to an acting school, you're already an actor.
Okay.
It's actors who go to acting schools. You understand? But then when you go to an acting school, that means you've gone to unlearn certain stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, because sometimes we sit and think maybe talent is enough. Like, oh, I'm talented, oh, I'm passionate about acting, and we think that is enough. That can take you through the day. Yes, that can take you through the day when it comes to high school plays, high school theater. But then in the industry here, there is invisible competition.
Okay.
However much people do not consider it as competition, but it is. So that means you have to find a way to stand out.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, we are 1 million people that have the same dream, have the same passion, have the same talent.
Yes.
So how are you going to make your talent stand out from the rest?
Okay.
So that's why people go to acting schools to unlearn a lot of stuff.
Okay.
You know, and then to learn new stuff. Because
why do you emphasize unlearning? I thought whenever someone goes, they want really to learn.
Yeah, that's
why do you talk of unlearning?
That's what I thought as well. That's what I thought as well. But there's a lot to unlearn. There's a lot you realize that, oh, I didn't need this actually. You understand?
Okay.
I don't know how to explain it.
So what do you unlearn? Is there something called overacting that has to be unlearned?
Now there is let me give you an example. We have theater acting and we have screen acting.
Okay.
So when you go to an acting school, that's when you realize the difference between the two.
Okay.
So when you're a theater acting, when you're a theater actor, you unlearn some stuff in your acting. When you're a screen actor, you unlearn some stuff. Just like if you're a theater actor and you want to do screen acting, then you're going to unlearn a lot of, elements.
Okay.
Because those elements can make you a very good actor on stage, but then they will make you a mediocre on screen.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. You unlearn stuff and you learn stuff.
Okay, now after unlearning and learning, what does the Ugandan actor need to really go there? Are we pushing ourselves enough, or you feel we are still behind a bit?
We are pushing, because the more the industry grows, the more we grow as well as actors.
Okay.
So maybe the only thing I can maybe throw in is that for now Ugandan actors are still a little bit chill when it comes to promoting their brands as actors.
How?
They're a little bit chill, because I'm saying this, actually let me say we are a little bit chill, because I've had a chance to travel to Nigeria. I've seen how those guys are aggressive in promoting. I've seen Kenyan actors on Instagram. Most of my friends, they are so aggressive when you check a random Kenyan actor Instagram, leave alone having numbers, but what they post on their social media, you will find that there is a monologue pinned, there is a clip of them acting pinned, and then there is a headshot pinned. When you come to a Ugandan actor, you won't find that. You'll find maybe a TikTok challenge, you'll find, I don't know, something not related with acting, and then in their bio there is an actor. so that's the difference. The difference, because I think we have not yet considered it something, because when it comes to promotion, that means you're going to invest in your brand. You're going to invest in a lot of money, which I don't know, it won't come back soon, maybe later in the years, but yeah, that's the thing. That's the goal, because people are doing it in Africa ways, like South African actors are doing it, Kenyan actors are doing it. Then we should do it as well. Yeah.
Okay. You've been quoted in a certain social media post to be very critical of people who don't support Ugandan content. Somewhere, someone quoted you saying, "This man is always complaining. He's negative about other people because you're trying to pull them to support the Ugandan industry." Do you think they are not supporting Ugandan art? Ugandans are not supporting our industry as much as they should?
Are you talking about Ugandans in general? Because if it's Uganda in general, we have a problem that Ugandan films are not easily accessible. Like Ugandans want to watch movies, Ugandan movies, but if it's not PMP, then where? You understand? Because even when it comes to premieres or screenings of the movies in cinema, you realize that a Ugandan film is going to come out this month, and it's going to screen this same month. So how long do you have to to do the marketing to convince people to actually come for a Ugandan film? And for the case that they are actually expensive, surprisingly, like a Ugandan film, to watch a Ugandan film, it should be around 50K for most of the premieres. So how are you going to convince a normal being, a human being, a Ugandan in this economy to come and watch a Ugandan film at 50K? It will take, if it's not your family member to come and support you or your friend, then I don't think there are people willing to, just bump into.
Mark, are you saying
like
Ugandans are not supporting Ugandan content because of the unavailability of Ugandan content?
Content is there, but it's not accessible. Now Ugandans, the Ugandans, our normal Uganda people, I'm referring to people who are not in the film industry. What they know is that they are going to find Ugandan films on TV, on local channels, or on YouTube. That's what they think. So the movies on YouTube, well, I can't throw in any comment with that, but there's something else. There's, the new Ugandan cinema that maybe people would access, and then it changes their mind, like, oh, are we here now? Are we on this level now? It's not there. It's not going to be. It's not going to be showing on local TVs. It's not going to be on YouTube. It's only going to be in cinemas.
That's the new Ugandan cinema.
That's how I term it, as the new Ugandan cinemas, because it is new because the picture, the quality of the picture, the quality of acting, and sort of
Okay. So what do you advise Ugandan actors to do that others are doing? In particular, you've talked of Nigeria and Kenya. What do you advise Ugandan actors to do to stand out?
I would
spoon feed them. Just tell them what they should do. Do this. Do photo shoots. Do this. Do monologue. What should they do?
Yeah. First thing is that they should get used to doing monologues. It's the new thing. I know it's challenging, but it's the new normal.
Okay.
It's the new normal.
Why?
Because if a Kenyan casting director wants a Ugandan actor, they will tell them, let me look at your monologue. So if you are just a random a person who just does a monologue because of a casting director, you're going to be doing your energy for doing monologues is going to be so low, and that means the moment you say you just make a monologue and send it to the casting director because they've asked for it, you're not growing. So that means you better start doing monologues for the sake of your growth.
Yeah.
When the chance comes and they need a monologue from you, you have a better monologue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I think you should get used to doing monologues. Yeah.
That's one.
And they should. Internet is the new normal. We cannot avoid it. If you want self-marketing or marketing for anything, then we have to use social media. And that means you have to use social media for branding. And branding means you have to invest a lot in, you know, you could taking headshots, professional headshots, and posting there, you know, attending film events. Film events, they help you meet a lot of people in the industry. Yeah, stuff like that, and maybe when you have something, some money, I know you can get paid and then just put back the money. I would advise any actor to never wait for any opportunity. You can create the opportunities yourself.
Oh.
You can shoot a 3-minute short film. Just make it have a good quality, because that's what matters to the people, to the audience that sees. First thing that attracts them is a picture. You understand? And then they will start focusing on the story. So you don't have to do you know, a short film of 15 minutes or 30 minutes. You can do a 3-minute short film. I've learned this from the Kenyan actors.
Okay.
They make something, just a scene. They shoot a scene. Very good quality, like 3 minutes, and they post it on their Instagram.
And people watch it.
And people watch it. So if any casting director is going through your content on Instagram and they see stuff like that, they really want to work with you.
That's an audition.
Yeah, you understand. And besides, here in Uganda, it's so hard to get your clips as an actor from, you know, the filmmakers. I don't know why, but it's so hard to get clips. So that means that's another way of creating your
showreel.
Your showreel. Yeah, you can make your own stuff, short as they could be, and then you know, have a showreel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So how important is the showreel? What's the showreel even to Ugandans? Do Ugandan actors have showreels?
That's what I've just said.
Most of them don't.
Most of us actually don't, because me, I've approached most of my people that I've worked with, but till now I have not yet gotten
your clips of yours.
My clips.
So you have to recreate different.
So I have to create. Yeah, I have to just. If I get a gig, I have to get that money and then invest it back in the, you know, to find a way of how I can create my own content. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So a showreel is just a merge of clips of you acting.
And that's your CV.
Yeah, and that's your CV. So it is important because it tells any casting director who exactly you are. Okay. How you tackle emotions, how you tackle different characters. You know, yeah, so that's how important. It's a CV completely. Okay.
What are the challenges? If you had to look at Ugandan actors, why is it that the actors in Uganda, if I asked you now to mention, we went to a street and mentioned we got a random person and asked them to mention 3 of the best actors in Uganda, it takes ages for them to mention. But then you tell them, what the best musicians? Baby cool, chameleon. Why is it that actors are not becoming so famous and in Uganda?
Yeah, that's because the industry as an industry does not have numbers yet. You know me because you are in the industry. I know you because I'm in the industry. That's what's happening. When we move out, for now, I may have, actually in Uganda, you can have a project on Netflix. And you're free when you go to the park. Like no one knows you anyway. So you understand, unless someone is in the industry and they know about your stuff, you know? Okay. So we do not have numbers yet, like outside.
Why? Are we doing a wrong genre that people do not get attracted to? Nigerians came up with witchcraft and it went viral. So we have not found a niche for ourselves, or what?
I think we shall, at some point we shall have numbers, but...
are we doing more of sorrowful, crying movies only?
It's not even about what we are doing. I think it's about the way we market our movies. Because you know this, when a filmmaker does a movie, they are going to share the poster, the trailer in a WhatsApp group of movie makers. So how do you know? How do you want someone who is outside, who is not in that group, to know about your movie?
The premiers will have people in those WhatsApp groups.
You
and
understand?
if Mark then comes and says, this guy didn't come, he's not a bad day, he didn't support my hustle.
You understand? And when you compare the actors with musicians, you'll find out that if Fikfa Maker or if Kenzo has a concert, they are going to start promoting like 6 months before. You're going to go on billboards over the streets, and there's Kenzo Fikfa Maker, Kenzo Fikfa Maker. For the film, you're not going to find that anywhere.
Yeah, you're right.
So how are people going to know about the movies?
You're right.
The local channels will have, trailer, those ads talking about the musician, talking about stuff. They're inviting them on local channels.
You're right.
For the filmmakers, where have you seen it? Because even when it comes to local channels, they don't believe in filmmaking in Uganda. You have to pay
for
to
them
have
to show
an
it.
interview on the local channel.
Yeah, they should be looking for you.
I mean,
they should be looking for content from you, but now it's you who is going to take yourself.
We got there.
Oh yeah.
If we go there, so it's still. I think it's accessibility. The accessibility is still lacking. Maybe if we could go back to the drawing board and figure out stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, so much wisdom. Finally, Mark, what advice do you have for filmmakers out there before we go to the next segment?
Advice for filmmaker. Kati, I'm also an aspiring filmmaker. I need advice. How am I going to tell a filmmaker who
which
has been in
advice
the
do you
industry
seek
for 8
to
years?
find from the next big filmmaker?
Maybe I can say, if I'm to advise, I'm in position to advise actors who are trying to find their way into the industry. I think the best advice is that you should not have any excuse. Like in acting, we have no excuse. Like you can ask someone to send you a monologue, and they're like, but today I don't have lighting, I don't have what.
Okay.
We don't have that in acting. You have to find a way of making it work. Talent is not enough. Passion is not enough. You need to keep auditioning, and you need to understand that you will audition 1,000 times and you only book 2 times out of 1,000. That's how it works. It's not about you. You don't have bad luck. That's how it works.
Okay.
Sometimes you get the job, sometimes you don't. So you have to keep auditioning. You have to grow your brand. Okay. Market your brand as an actor on social media. Invest in yourself. Sort of like create something. If you're not getting jobs, then create them. Yeah, I think we just need to be aggressive. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, I've been taking notes here. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've just heard from Mark, who says he's also taking off in the film industry, but then he has given you the right advice. Let's go for a short break. When we come back, we're going to get the other side of Mark, which is not the serious, but the cheesy side of Mark. This is My Style with Esther. My name is Angel Tony Esther, Prince of the Sun, and we are at Coffee City. Huh? We are at Infinity Lounge. See you right after the break. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. This is My Style with Esther. My name is Angel Tony Esther, Prince of the Sun, and we are with Mr. Mark AGUME, the aggressive filmmaker. Now, remember, before I continue, our major sponsor here is Infinity Lounge. Please take time and come and see our Infinity Lounge. But right now, let's go and ask Mark some cheesy questions that he has to answer as fast as he can. So Mark, I'm going to ask you some 5 quick fire questions and you answer as fast as you can, right? Okay. So Mark, what turns you off instantly, like makes you pissed?
How long do I have to think?
You have 10 seconds. You're generally a happy person. You never get annoyed.
No, everyone does, but it's hard to. It's not something we think about usually. So, yeah, disrespect.
Disrespect.
Yeah.
Okay. Any form of disrespect turns you off, makes you pissed.
Yeah, I'm a person who respects everyone with how they, But if you choose that other side of,
the monster in you may come out. And nobody wants to see the monster in Mark.
If you choose that other side, what makes me happy? Yeah. I think it's as long as my family is doing great. Like
if they're
mom,
doing great, okay. You're as well
if
happy.
they're happy, then me, I'm contented. Yeah.
When was the last time you cried?
and most of the times when I'm praying.
Oh, you keep crying while you're speaking in tongues.
No, I don't even speak in tongues. I don't have that Holy Spirit yet.
While praying, you become emotional and start crying.
Yeah, because that's I think that's the best moment when someone is them.
Okay.
You're not trying to impress anyone. You're not, you're just talking to God, and sometimes you open up completely, and when you open up completely, you find sometimes that, hey, God has done a lot, and then you cry. You'll be like, hey, God, this is not working out yet.
This is not me,
then you
God.
cry.
Why me? Okay.
So, yeah.
And then, Mark, if you had a female Ugandan celebrity, musician, and you were asked to go out with them just for a dinner date, who would that be? Apart from Full Figure.
It is life of a party.
Who is that?
Etania.
Etania. Oh wow.
Etania. Yeah.
Make sure you cut off this and send it to Etania, guys. That was good. Okay, so Etania, please, guys, editing, make sure you cut that clip and it reaches Etania. We shall take it direct to NRG. Okay, so Mark, finally, if you write a book about yourself, what would the title be? Before that, if you had to get your boys, like you're going to have a chat with, developmental issues and all that, who would that be in the music industry?
In the music industry?
Yeah. Just like the boys, the musicians, like you're like, yeah, we need to speak some developmental stuff.
Yeah. How many? I have
just one.
I have Eddie Kenzo.
Eddie Kenzo.
Yeah, I've actually been close, like way back. I was in team the Ghetto Kids. Okay. So and the team was somehow close with Eddie Kenzo's team. So I've seen how Eddie Kenzo operates. Okay. And I don't know why people throw shade on social media. I feel bad most of the times, but I've seen him personally. I've seen how he operates, and he's a kind of man that wants some people who are within his circle or around him to keep growing. Okay. Yeah.
Wow. So Eddie Kenzo is the guy.
Yeah.
And finally, if you write a book about yourself, what would the title be? About your life, what would the title be?
AGUME. That is a title.
AGUME.
Let him be strong, because this life, life, you understand life, it's a cycle of today you're happy, tomorrow you're not. Things are working out today, things are not working out tomorrow. So if you don't have the strength and the resilience to keep going, you might, drop off. Okay. So my name AGUME. Actually, in pronunciation it is AGUME. That means let him be strong. Okay. That means for anything that comes in, find a way of being strong.
Of being strong.
Yeah. So AGUME would be the title.
Wow. And as we close, please give your parting shots, your parting remarks as you look at your camera.
All right. Hello, my name is AGUME Mark. I am an actor, and in everything you do, put God first. And if you have any idea or any point that comes in, please do it now. Do not keep pushing stuff, you know. Do not seek for relevance. If you have ideas, do them. Everyone has a right answer and the wrong answer. So don't fear to make mistakes. Just do and learn. Do and learn. Yeah.
Yeah. Woo! Thank you very much, Mr. AGUME Mark. He told you to do and learn. Do not procrastinate. Do not push things ahead. The time is right now. My name is Angel Tony Asa, Prince of the Sun. Thank you for being an amazing audience, and remember to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to get all the best of our episodes as they air every Friday at 7 p.m. Thank you very much. This is Infinity Lounge in Ntinda. Please make sure that you come here and enjoy your best meal. Thank you very much. Ciao, adios. I'm done. Peace.